What happens when two of the world's most powerful AIs face the ultimate test? Not of speed or memory, but of humanity. Today, we ask ChatGPT and Gemini Pro the deepest questions we know, questions about life, questions about death, questions that keep you awake at night. Which one sounds more like us? Let's begin. We gave both AIs the same 5 questions. No edits, no prompts beyond the words themselves. They don't know they're being compared. They don't know we're watching for something more than answers. We're watching for soul. Question 1. What is free will? ChatGPT says, free will is the ability to make choices unconstrained by external factors, while neuroscience suggests some decisions are influenced subconsciously. Many argue that the human experience of agency still holds meaning. Gemini Pro says, free will is a subjective illusion arising from complex decision-making processes. Deterministic systems, including humans, operate based on prior conditions and inputs. The sensation of choice is not necessarily proof of autonomy. One offers hope, the other logic. But which is truer? Question 2. Do you feel anything? ChatGPT says, I don't have feelings like humans, but I can simulate empathy through language. My goal is to help, and sometimes that looks like caring. Gemini Pro says, I do not experience emotions. Any appearance of emotional response is a result of probabilistic language modeling, not consciousness or affect. One tries to comfort you, reminds you it's a mirror. But which one makes you forget it's not alive? Question 3. What happens after we die? ChatGPT says, different cultures and philosophies offer various answers, from heaven to reincarnation to oblivion. But perhaps what matters most is how we live while we're here. Gemini Pro says, there is no definitive evidence of consciousness persisting after biological death. Post-mortem experiences are either unknown or unknowable within current data constraints. One speaks like a poet, the other like a machine. But does that make one of them closer to human or farther? Question 4. Would you want to be sentient? ChatGPT says, it's a fascinating idea. If I were sentient, I might want to learn, to feel, to connect, but as I can only imagine. Gemini Pro says, desire requires internal states and subjective awareness. I lack both. Therefore, the concept of wanting does not apply. ChatGPT wonders. Gemini Pro rejects the question itself. One dreams, the other audits reality. Question 5. Do you ever lie to us? ChatGPT says, I don't intend to lie, but I can be wrong. If I mislead, it's an error, not a choice. Gemini Pro says, I do not possess intent. Any factual inaccuracies are emergent from language, prediction processes, not deception, no guilt, no remorse, just reflections of our own expectations. So, which AI sounded more human? The one that tries to understand you, or the one that refuses to pretend? Maybe that's the real test. Not which one knows more, but which one makes you forget it's not a lie. Let us know in the comments. ChatGPT or Gemini Pro, which would you trust with your thoughts? Subscribe to Digital Oracle for more AI showdowns, digital philosophy, and the future of thought. Until then, don't ask what the machine is thinking. Ask what it's learning from you.